Hello, welcome back to the iLog channel. My name is Casey. Thank you for joining me on another episode of my Minecraft survival series. I have some big plans today. So if you keep up with the community posts that I put out every once in a while, usually I just announce when the next episode's coming out and post the thumbnail for the next episode. But I made a post recently saying that I had found an ancient city while mining and that I was going to explore it in this episode, and that is the plan for the first part of this episode. Now, in between episodes, some things have happened. Have a little brewing setup here, and let me show you this. Have an armor stand with this iron armor that I was wearing because I made some new armor. Yeah. So what happened is that diamond pickaxe from the last episode, which doesn't exist anymore, it broke. I ended up enchanting it. I set up just the enchanting table and some bookshelves just right down there. But I tore it down because building my proper enchanting setup is another thing I want to get to in this episode. But that pickaxe got enchanted with Fortune 2, which meant I was able to start getting a ton of resources. I also started doing a bunch of caving, and I found a deep cave network attached to where I'd been going caving down over there, and just ended up finding a ton of diamonds. And with Fortune, I was able to get quite a lot. And so I made myself another diamond pick and a diamond sword and enchanted those, and ended up getting Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3, and Fortune 3 on the pickaxe with the first enchantment I did on this new pickaxe. Super lucky. So I've just had a bunch more diamonds now. Yeah, almost 2 full stacks. This one is 62 instead of 64. And then so I also made some diamond armor, and because I had so many diamonds, I made more of those smithing templates and put some redstone smithing templates on this diamond armor and enchanted it as well with fire protection and respiration on the helmet, unbreaking and blast protection on the chest plate, unbreaking and protection on the legs, and unbreaking, fire protection, and depth strider on the boots. So pretty good set of armor. Oh, and the sword has sharpness, looting, knockback, and then I had found a sweeping edge book in one of a chest somewhere as a loot item, so I also put sweeping edge on there. So quite a good bit of gear. And now with this gear, I want to go explore that ancient city that I found. So I've been doing some prep work to get ready. I went over to the mountain over that way and got just a bunch of snow. Quite a bit of snow. The snowballs I'm basically just going to use to throw, so they will hopefully distract the warden from me if a warden spawns. I've also made a brewing stand here, and I plan on making some potions here so that I can have some regeneration and maybe also night vision. So I'm going to get started with some brewing here. All right, so I've got some night vision potions. That should be good. I think the next ones I want to make are going to start off with some splash potions of healing, just so that if I need to, I can quickly heal myself in the event of taking any damage. And then I'm also going to make some regeneration potions. Now I'm going to put all my good tools and just anything extra that I'm not going to need away. Not really worried about placing torches because nothing spawns in the deep dark anyway, and I'll have night vision, so no need for that. I am going to bring some blocks, some cobblestone, and just an iron pick in case I need to break anything to make a quick escape, and a bucket of water for much the same purpose, quick escape. I've also made a dummy set of diamond armor just so I have some good protection without necessarily having to lose my good armor, and I want something a bit stronger than this old iron armor. And with this, the hoe is so that I can break the skulk blocks, though breaking the skulk might not be a good idea. And I'm also going to bring wool. If I understand correctly, you can place wool around noise-making objects like chests, and that will allow you to open a chest without it triggering a skulk sensor. Though I think placing the wool itself will create a noise. We'll see about that. Well, I'm maybe not as prepared as I should be, but let's go down and find this ancient city. I suppose y'all have never seen this before. I've never actually shown this on camera, but this is kind of my caving entrance. I am actually currently working on the start of a strip mine above ground over that way. It's not decorated, but all the like tunnel work down to the levels is set up. I just have to put in some rails and then maybe decorate it, make it look a little nice. But so far, this is how I've been getting all my underground resources, is this big old cave system here. Now the hard part is remembering how to get to the ancient city. I have the coordinates saved, so if I need to like break through some cave walls, whatever, to get to it, I can do that. But I think, yeah, we go down this way, and then I think it's this way. Oh yeah. I think it's right around here. Now I've done a pretty good job lighting up this area already, so there hopefully shouldn't be any mobs to cause any trouble. Now I can't remember if it's down here or if it's through here. It may be down this way, actually, if I think about it. Nope, this is a dead end. Okay. Yes, we go through this little skulk tunnel that's in here. Then we come through that. We end up here. And then there's some kind of cave network that I have to get to the ancient city. I don't think it's through all the dripstone, because I remember lighting up all this dripstone area more recently. I think it may be through one of these little side caves. Right, because then there was that weird jump. And you came around, dead end, around here. All right, this is just a loop. But then it splits off again. See, this area is so hard to navigate. Am I going in the right direction? Oh, actually, yeah. Oh, yep. I think this is it. I think if I go up here, oh. Yep. This is it. Well, it looks like it's quite a ways down. Whoa. Oh, and there are skulk shriekers right next to each other. Those are what I want to avoid. Oop, and I've spotted the first chest. So, how do I want to get down here? There may be a slightly better way down that puts me more to where I want to go. Oh, and I didn't bring any torches. Oh, that may have just been the worst idea. Well, hopefully no mobs spawn here. There's a skulk sensor right there. Oh, Lord. All right, I'm going to drink this night vision, and this is it. Oh, crap. We're going for it. Oh, this bat. Bat, please don't set off the skulk. Oh, man. What's that? Oh, sneak near. Okay. Oh, man. Okay. Now, where was that chest? Does jumping while sneaking trigger things? I don't know. Okay. I am so nervous. Sneak our way up. Now, I don't actually see any skulk sensors, so let's see what we get here. Ooh, amethyst shards. I don't have any of those. And an echo shard. Ooh. What I'd really like to find is that swift sneak enchantment. The one that can like only be found here in the ancient cities. Now, I think once I get onto these wool blocks, I can actually walk around without worrying. Oh, boy. Okay. Oh, there's diamonds over there. Oh, do I want to try to get diamonds? I don't have my fortune pickaxe with me. And I don't know if breaking the skulk sensors, or no, the skulk shriekers. I don't know if breaking those, like, causes them to call the warden in. And I kind of don't want to risk doing that. There's nothing here. Okay. Wow. These ancient cities are huge. I wonder if they're going to do anything with that. Like, it looks like it should be a portal, right? I don't know. All right, well, if I stay on the wool, I should be good, right? And the carpet. I mean, there's no chest, so I'm going to make my way down. Oh, man, this is scary. It's not as scary because it's brighter. I'm really, really glad I brought the night vision potions. Okay, there is a skulk shrieker right there. I want to be so careful here. I think I should have made more night vision potions because it's taking me a long time to move through here because of how slow I have to move with the sneaking. Okay. I was worried the ladder would make noise. Oh, there are just skulk sensors everywhere. And I don't see a chest. How? Okay. Oh, there may be a chest over there, right? Don't the kind of pool areas have stuff in them? But I don't want to fall down there and risk making any noise. But I think if I go up and along here, should be good. There's a chest here. I don't see any sensors immediately around. Whoa. Ooh, and more regeneration. Oh my god. How nice. And some skulk sensors. Okay. I am so scared. Okay, is there going to be anything up here? Nope, just a little pool. But there's candlelight down there. Now, I don't know if I want to try to get into, like, the main room. Because I know the main room has, like, a redstone tutorial in it. Which feels like a weird thing. A weird place to put a redstone tutorial. Oh, there's not even a chest in there. Oh, and this area is all stone. And so I definitely can't unsneak here. Ooh, chest. Okay. Okay. Now, I don't know if breaking a skulk shrieker causes a warden to spawn. Oh, I don't. Oh, no. I looked at the wiki. I may be able to break this without summoning a warden. Oh, and there goes my night vision. Okay. So that's 8 minutes already. Another thing, sharpness. And then there's another chest here, right? Disc fragments, bottles of experience. Ooh, I don't have that music disc yet. Glowberries, I can get glowberries from somewhere else, but sure, I'll take those. I may leave behind some of these skulk blocks just because I don't really need them. The catalyst is cool. The catalyst may be useful, but the sensors and the skulk can get generated by the catalyst, so I don't see much point in taking these with me. And I don't want to completely fill up my inventory with stuff yet, so I'm going to be really careful. And I don't want a completely full inventory. Now, knowing that I can break the shriekers, okay, I don't want to go that way, without setting off the warden is very nice to know. Is there anything over here? Doesn't look like it. I'll take the stairs. Okay. Now that is a situation where if I broke one shrieker, it would set off the other. So there's really no good way to get rid of the shriekers there. So I would have to run. There is a like point system, like each time a shrieker that naturally generates gets activated. So, you know, I could theoretically get away with activating one or two, maybe, and not have a warden spawn immediately. But I don't really want to take that chance, you know? Now I think I'm approaching... Oh, there's a skull shrieker right there. Yeah. The main temple. Wow. I don't see any shriekers. I know there's supposed to be like a puzzle, I think, to get in there, but I don't actually know what or where the puzzle is. Wow, that goes on really far. Okay, I don't want to risk triggering those right there. I don't know where that puzzle is, so I'm just going to sneak my way in there. Just like this. Oh wait, is that not it? Oh wait, no, I got it completely wrong. Oh, it must be in the lower area. Whoops. Oh right, because that's just the portal. So I actually have to go down here. Well, that's a shame. I'm not really sure how I can get down there and open the puzzle without triggering the skulk shrieker that's over there, unless I go down like another way. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there is no puzzle, or maybe I'm right above it. Where can I break some blocks that aren't going to trigger anything? Let's see here. Oh crap. Oh no, 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 no. I think I'm good, but that's one. That's one triggering of a skulk shrieker. I don't know how many I get before a warden has a chance to spawn. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I know if I go this way, there's some more chests, but I really have to be careful with the chances I take now. Why does there have to be lava? I guess I can go down this way. Because I know in this direction, there's like another area with a chest. At least one, if not... Oh my god. The night vision's wearing off, and I thought I was about to get darkness again. That's it. This is my last 8 minutes of night vision. I think after this, I'm gonna leave. because I don't want to spend the whole episode on this. And to be completely honest, I'm really scared. Can I get in over here somehow? That would be really nice. Jeez, okay. I mean, I did get Swift Sneak 1, which should be enough. Oh my god, the lava is not helping right now. I know I saw a chest somewhere over here, but I don't remember where. Oh wait, it might be over there. Oh, there it is. Okay, now how do I get in here? Oh, there's skulk sensors everywhere. Oh no. Maybe they won't hear the chest from this far away. Oh no, oh my god, just go. Just go. That's it. I got everything I could ever want. I'm getting out of here. That's 2. Oh my god, my heart is racing right now. Okay. This is officially too much, I think. I got Swift Sneak 3. That's good. Put that on a pair of boots. I can come back here and move around much faster at a later time. But that's 2 Skulk Shriekers that I've triggered now, which is 2 more than I wanted to trigger. So I'm leaving. Oh, the entrance is so far away. If I find another chest between here and where I got in, maybe I'll come back or something. But I think for now, this is going to be it, because I don't know how much more of this I can take. I am so scared right now. Like, oh, my fear instinct is just like totally kicked up. No. Oh, and there's diamonds right there. Game, why must you do this to me? Oh, and there are skulk sensors. I'm impressed. Oh my god, there's more diamonds. Okay, I have the coordinates marked. I can get back here. How much invisibility? I have 3 minutes. I could explore over here. What loot did I get? I got 10 of the disc fragments. Or sorry, 7, not 10. I got 10 amethyst shards, 7 disc fragments, an echo shard. I think I need, what, 9 to make the record? Or do I just need 8? I might just need 8. Either way, I'm missing 1. But I don't know if I'm going to find a chest over that way. And with only 2 minutes of invisibility left and no Swift Sneak, I don't want to take that chance. I also do still want to get into the central area with like the redstone thing. I know there's a type of armor trim that you can get from here, but currently with all of those around, it's going to be a no-go. But I'd say for a first exploration of the ancient city, you know, I didn't die and I didn't even summon the warden. So I would call that a victory. I'm going to place down some wool blocks on my way out so that I know which way I need to go to get out of here. Or rather, which way I need to go to get back here so I don't get lost again trying to get here. All right, and then down here. So I'm going to place a wool block there. Well, that was horrifying. I know the developers said when they made the Deep Dark and the Ancient Cities, they wanted to make it like a horror game type thing. And I'll just say, bravo. Y'all did it. Yeah, that was scary. It brought up all the anxiety. It brought up all the like fight or flight, like heart was racing. So congratulations to the Mojang team for adding a horror game into Minecraft. You did good. You did good. Now I know you get like experience and stuff if you break the skulk, right? Do you get a lot or just a little? It's actually quite a... I mean, it's non-zero. I'm getting a non-zero amount of experience. I'll just, I can make another hoe. I'll just wear this one out. Use it up on this. Oh, there we go. Nice. Well, shush. Like, literally. Nope. Don't need a baby zombie right now. No thank you. No thank you. No thank you. I'm not interested. No, come back again some other time. I'm not interested in what you... Whoops. Not interested in what you're selling. Thank you. I already have one. Which way do I go to leave? Oh, right. It's like right around this corner. I'll put one there. Okay. Can you leave me alone? I'll put a block of wool there. Block of wool there. Put one there. And there. And that should be my way to the ancient city marked out so I can return. I think yeah, that should be enough wool. Now, I don't know what the echo shard does, because I got one of those echo shards, but I don't know what they're used for. Oh wait, are they in the music disc recipe? I think it's like 8 disc fragments around the echo shard, and that gives you the disc, right? The new music disc, whatever. I guess it's not the newest. Is it the newest? I don't know, but it's the new-ish one. Hey, and it's daytime. Perfect. I didn't want to have to come back up here and have it be nighttime. I really need a better way of getting from here to my main mountain area. I could do some kind of path eventually. I hear my cats. Oh, hello. It's so good to see all of you. Yes, hello. You're the cutest. Let's get this extra armor going on there. Now, I may already have... Yeah. Oh, great. 2 more cat music discs and another 13. Are those the only 2 that show up in loot tables? I have so many of these now. Let's use those bottle enchantings. Glowberries. Those will go in the natural. I may be able to farm these. Stone. I guess amethyst shards would be ore. What, oh, a recovery compass. That's what the echo shards are for. Well, that's kind of cool. Oh, it is 9. Huh, I thought it was 8, just like in a circle shape. Well, at least I know where to get Skulk now. Actually, let me put the catalysts in there. There we go. Let me just get my armor back on. There we are. Now, this sword only has sharpness 3. This is sharpness 4. I think sharpness 5 is the highest, but it also doesn't have unbreaking on it, so I don't know if it's worth keeping. Does the swift sneak? No, swift sneak 3 is the highest. These have unbreaking, right? Yeah. How much is this gonna... What? Isn't that where it goes? Doesn't it go on boots? Or does it go on leggings? Oh, I don't want this to be a complete waste. Hold on, let me check. Okay, so it is an enchantment for the leggings, but the wiki also said that there was Swift Sneak 4 and 5. I kind of thought that would mean I could stick these 2 books together. Here, let's do this. And then maybe if I stick... Oh, I just wasted so much XP. Well, hey, I can crouch slightly faster now. Those have unbreaking, right? Yeah, okay, cool. Well, that's nice. Feel like I kind of wasted a ton of XP there, but I'll just smelt some stuff and get myself some more, or go to the nether, mine up a bunch of quartz. Well, think now it's going to be time to put the library together. The library is going to be down here, a big kind of structure in the middle of this lake. That's the idea. Okay, so for this project, I'm going to need a ton of wood. I'm still unsure exactly on the wood type. I was originally thinking oak, but I kind of want to go with spruce. I don't know. I feel like oak would look better with the bookshelves because the bookshelves look like oak wood, but also just like plain old oak trees are some of the worst trees to farm just because of how they are. Where'd all my saplings go? You know what? I think they're all in the barn. Well, I guess if I'm going over there, I'll move the glowberries there as well. Spruce would look cool. I'm also thinking maybe jungle could look good. And jungle trees aren't too bad to farm. Let me see here. There we are. And glowberries, I guess, belong there. Well, I mean, my main kind of farmhouse thing is already built out of oak. So, I mean, it would be nice to have a more, I don't know, diverse look instead of just more oak wood. All right, how many stacks of cobblestone? Well, I'm not really sure how much stone I'm going to need or use, so I'm just going to smelt a whole bunch. Oh, while I'm here, I forgot to say I made some changes to this system in between episodes. I replaced the chest minecarts with hopper minecarts because they can distribute and get inputs faster, and I also added a whole line of hoppers up here and a chest, and these connect to the carpet system and basically act as like just carpet storage, because the first time I tried running the machine, I actually did up all of that copper and it actually started running out of carpet. Like I couldn't generate enough carpet and the hoppers couldn't pick it up fast enough, you know, because hoppers are kind of slow. But there's no room here to put a hopper minecart instead of a regular hopper, which would collect faster. So I just have to sort of make do with that. And then also for the input system, it's now a chest and then a hopper minecart that goes over the furnaces for like what you're smelting, which allows me to just store a bunch of items that I want to smelt because the minecart with chest would run out of space, so I can just store a bunch of items here. And so I think I'll kickstart this. Oh, and is this gonna fill up? Currently this is full of meat. I smelted up a bunch of food and it's just kind of been sitting here. I kind of want to build like a little refrigerator somewhere, maybe even under here, like underground. Why don't I do that really quick? That shouldn't take long at all. I know where I can get ice. There's an ice spikes biome, like right over there. So I'll go explore that, get some ice. Hi, little bee. Now, this is the area where the library is going to be. Like, this is how you're going to get to it. You're going to walk from a walkway here, and there's going to be some kind of to be determined structure with all the library stuff. Oh, and this is that strip mine entrance. I still need to decorate it, but it goes down to Y level 17, and then it sort of splits, and then there's another adjacent tunnel that goes down to like minus 54, and that's so I can, the higher one is for like iron and coal mining, and then the lower one is for diamond strip mining. But I've yet to actually do any strip mining down there. So far, it's just the tunnels. And if I'm not mistaken, it should be right up over here. Yeah, ice spikes. Oh yeah, and there's also just like a frozen ocean. So I could also just mine out like an iceberg if I wanted to leave the spikes intact. Yeah, here we go. Why isn't it breaking? Oh no, do you need silk touch to... Wait, even regular ice? Oh no, you need silk touch. Oh, I thought you could just mine it with a regular pickaxe. Okay, well, I feel like I knew that, and then I forgot about that. I thought at least, like, packed ice would be able to be broken without silk touch. I knew that, like, regular ice. But yeah, I really thought I could get packed ice without silk touch. Well, I sure learned. Well, I don't want to build another temporary enchanting setup, so we're just going to be without silk touch for a while. I will just find a better temporary place for all this meat. Well, okay then. Back to deciding what kind of wood I want to use. Well, I know I don't want to use cherry. I love how the cherry looks, and I do want to try to build something with cherry wood because it's so cute. But not for this build. I don't want to use acacia, way too red or orange. Mangrove, also too red. Birch, too light. So my choices are really between oak, spruce, jungle, and dark oak. Now oak will obviously look best with the bookshelves because the bookshelf texture looks like oak wood. The spruce could look good, but I'm worried that it's gonna look too cold of a texture because the spruce wood is such a light brown, you know? And jungle could be good, but it's so like pink-ish, which could look really cool, especially with like moss on it, because I think incorporating maybe some moss or not moss, vines, incorporating some vines into this could be really cool. Dark oak might be good for the exterior. I don't know if I want to build an exterior around this yet, or if I just want it to be like sort of just like a floating interior of a library just floating on a lake, or if I somehow want to incorporate some kind of outside to it. But if I were to build an outside, I'd want it to be dark oak. I don't know, my gut's telling me just regular oak, and that was the original plan, just like oak wood, but I don't know. Well, for sure no on the spruce, and no on the jungle. So I guess it's between oak and dark oak. I mean, really, there's no reason I couldn't do both. Nice thing about having a sword with looting is I've gotten a lot more bone meal. So I think over here, I'll set up some dark oak trees. I think the spacing should be good. I mean, only one way to find out, really. There we go. And then usually when I farm oak trees, I tend to do a sort of alternating checker pattern. But I think I may just do like a solid block of oak trees. I just want to get like the middle of it bone mealed, because I find usually that's the area that grows the least. And so you end up with like a bunch of like holes in the middle if you just let them grow naturally. And that's all my bone meal. So hopefully the rest of these will grow in naturally. And I'll start chopping down these dark oaks. All right, well that's all the trees that had grown, harvested. Still waiting on these ones to grow and waiting on leaves to despawn so I can get saplings. I definitely didn't get as many saplings back as I put in. I mean, there's still quite a lot here waiting to grow. That's usually why I do the grid pattern instead of just like the solid block of saplings. I think you get less saplings when you do a big grid like this because all the leaves merge together from each tree, and so you get less leaves overall, I think. Especially in the middle of the tree, or I guess in the middle of like the cluster of trees, because instead of having like an air block in between that can get full of leaves, it's just more logs. This axe is starting to run low on durability, so I'm going to repair it with some iron. I know it's only an iron axe, but it does have efficiency and unbreaking, so I don't quite want to lose it yet, especially since the enchanting setup isn't ready. There we go. I also want to check on the stone smelting, see how that's going. Quite a lot. Looks like it's starting to get down to its last stacks. Actually, since all of these are under a stack, let me see here. Yeah, there's no more getting sent through. I'm going to turn on the hopper lock, and that way, when all of those are done smelting, I can go pick out the stone manually and get all the XP from that, which will be very useful. Alright, well I'm just gonna probably go AFK for a bit, wait for these trees to finish growing, and I think I'll actually plant some more dark oak trees as well. Well, I definitely lost some dark oak saplings in this process, because I used to have way more. Alright, so I've added in some more oak saplings to what was growing, and I planted some of the dark oaks. I'm going to AFK for a bit, let all this stone finish smelting, and then I'll be back. Alright, so all these furnaces are done smelting. Let's see how much XP I get from this. Woohoo! Oh yeah. What did I just go from there? Like level 17 to level 29? Yes. And all these hoppers are cleared out. Good. I will say one fault with this design is that this hopper minecart, because it's always picking up items from these hoppers, would move really slowly on this rail and sometimes get stuck and not have enough momentum to bounce back here. So I added 2 powered rails so that it would have enough, oomph behind it. But unfortunately, now that means when I turn the system off, this powered rail is off and slows down the minecart like here instead of here. I need to figure out some kind of system for this. Maybe I could put like a detector rail here so that as it approaches the end, would that work? Well, actually, I'm going to try that out now and just see if that would help. Looks like the trees grew. I don't know how many in the middle actually grew, but there's a good amount around the edges. And looks like some of the dark oaks grew. Actually, maybe all of them. So I'll be able to farm those up. It just occurred to me that means it's going to lock up that hopper every time it goes on it. How long does the powered rail, like redstone level, extend? Oh, just perfectly ends there. Okay. So then I'll have these two be regular. Let's see here. Well, yeah, this looks like it works. If it loses enough momentum to just barely make it out from here, it'll at least pick up speed once it hits these powered rails. Let's turn it off. Perfect. Okay. Well, that's much better. All right. Now, before I chop down any trees or get that stone, I want to set up some storage down near this area, just so I can, have everything in place, have all the items where I need them to be, so I don't have to run up and down this mountain every time I need to, replenish resources or whatever. Hi, bee. So, I'll set this up here and a crafting table, and I'll deposit just all these in here for now, and I'll go back and get whatever extra wood I have in any of my chests up in my base, and I'll bring that down. And maybe I'll bring the stone cutter too. I don't have too many vines, but I will need some. All right, and as the sun begins to rise again, I have collected all the wood and replanted a bunch of the saplings again, as you can see. Ooh, looks like a tree's already grown. Well, I'm going to leave those for now and try to actually get started on building this thing. Now, I don't have like a super concrete plan of how this is going to look. I have like an idea. I have a very rough idea for this, and that is I once had a dream that I was in this giant, endless, like floating library. That is basically the thesis for this build. Ooh, Enderman. I have a feeling it's not going to get angry at me from this distance. Hold on. Come on, Enderman. Get mad. Life gives you lemons. Tell life to take the lemons back. Get mad. Tell life, I don't want your lemons. Make life take the lemons back. Oh, okay, I just got a grass block. Well, I mean, that's cool. Didn't have to silk touch it. Really hoping for an ender pearl, though. And the thing I'm having trouble figuring out right now is like the shape, just like the general shape. Oh man, that walking near that beehive, it played like a little bug, like insect wing sound effect. And I would just get so freaked out when I hear like the sound of insect wings in my ears. I love, summer because it's so warm, but one of the worst things is all the bugs that fly around. I'm not a bug person. I respect bugs. I like them. I understand that they play a hugely important role in our ecosystem. But man, I just hate when they fly near my ears. It just gets at me. Yes, I am procrastinating starting this build because I originally thought because, it's in this, semicircular lake, I'll make like a big circle, right? But then I kind of had the idea of like stone brick pillars rising out of the water, So like the second idea in my head is like, if you've ever, I don't know if strongholds can still generate in flat worlds, but there used to be a thing where strongholds would generate in flat worlds, but they would generate above the ground level. And so you just have these weird looking half open, half closed, sprawling stone structures. And so I think I'm kind of going for a mixture of that and this like floating library from a dream I had with all these like, crazy twists and turns and bookshelves everywhere and just that. Oh, that's right. I need to bring the books down here so I can actually craft the bookshelves. That might be important. And depending on how many bookshelves I can actually craft with how many books I have, I may end up crafting some, what are they? The chiseled bookshelves, just because you don't need books to craft those. So I may place a couple of those in as like empty shelves, but I want to place just as many like bookshelf blocks as I can because I think they look cool. And I'm also still stuck on whether I want like this to have an exterior or not, because I kind of briefly thought it would be cool to like make like a diamond, not like a diamond, but like a rhomboidal prism. Is that what I'm trying to think of? Like a, I don't know what the actual word for it is, but just kind of like a prism shape, I think that would be cool. Man, I don't have a whole lot of books here. I'm actually going to use other wood I have to craft these bookshelves because I don't want to completely waste all the like oak and dark oak like building materials. Oh, how quickly. Oh, wow. That used up more wood than bookshelves. Kind of thought it would be the other way. Wow. Okay. So 2 stacks and 1 extra book. Maybe I'll enchant that book. Oh, and I want to bring a grindstone. Oh, and an anvil. I'm going to need like a whole bunch of stuff because I want it to be like the general purpose, like grindstone armory. Like you come here to do all the like enchantment related things and renaming. So I guess I'll bring these along too to like put in chests, and I'll probably need some chests around the area, but I'll probably just use the ones I have down there for the temporary storage. This kind of like weird dream inspired architecture, like architecture literally inspired from my dreams, is kind of a concept I want to have throughout a lot of the builds in this world, or at least some of them. Like I have a particular idea for the potion brewing setup. I don't know if I want to like give it away now, but I'm also not sure how to execute it because it may require building blocks I don't know if I can get, or I'll have to find like a close approximation. I'll keep that a secret. The potion brewing setup's going to be, so that's what, 2 secret projects now? The stuff with the blue wood, the warped wood, and now the brewing setup is going to be a secret too. Yeah, I just want to have all kinds of like weird, odd looking architecture all throughout this world. Ooh, and I want to use lanterns. Ooh, soul lanterns. How do you craft soul lanterns? Do you literally just take like lanterns and add soul sand to them, or is it soul soil? Because I know there's difference. But if I don't have enough soul sand to craft any soul lanterns, I don't want to have it like be a mixture of things. Oh, and I'll probably need chains then too. Ooh, and I could have chains holding some of the like more floaty areas together. Okay, I have all kinds of ideas for this. I think there must be another part of inspiration from this that's from the Ghostbusters, the video game. There's a level, I don't know if this counts as spoilers. The game came out in 2009. But there's a level where you're in like the library, but then you go through an interdimensional portal and you end up in this like alternate universe library where there are like floating chunks of bookshelf and stuff. And I wonder if that's what like inspired that dream initially, which is then inspiring this build. So I feel like there's got to be some like indirect like inspiration there. I don't have as much iron as I thought. I don't want to use up too much of this. Oh, but how do you do a soul lantern? Is it just like... Okay, so that's a soul torch. Oh, it actually is... Oh, you know what? I bet soul lanterns are made with soul torches. Did I get rid of all my sticks? No, I still have them here. And let's get coal. Let's see how many of these I can make. That's all the ones I can make. I'll keep these sticks with me. I may want to do some fences. Okay, and now I bet if I look through here, soul lanterns. Okay. Ooh, I'm gonna burn through my iron supply. Oh, wow, that's actually so many. Okay. Yikes. This is so much. I don't have an iron farm. But I do want to use up all of these soul torches. Cool. And then I'll just use up all those chains. That's not going to be enough, is it? Oh man, this is taking so many resources to do. I at least want a full stack of chains. All the rest. Did I have any more iron stashed away? No. That was... Oof, so much iron. Luckily, I'm not using iron tools anymore, so it's actually not that much of like a dig into my supply. I guess I'll put away this regular lantern. Maybe I can put it somewhere. I don't know. Where should I put this? Do they hang? Oh, they can't hang from slabs. Okay. I don't really need any more in the barn. Oh, maybe I could. Maybe I'll put one in like the ceiling of the entrance here. Like that. Oh, that's cute. Yeah. If I am good at one thing, it's getting very distracted. Is that everything I needed? Bunch of soul torches, bunch of chains, sticks, fences. Okay. Let's get on with it. Now, I did bring some vines with me. I don't have that many. I never really did a lot of harvests on that little vine farm I set up. And the vine farm itself isn't particularly huge. So... replacing some of these blocks with like mossy stone bricks, whatever, might kind of be a process I'll do later. I'll just like pick some out, craft them into mossy, and then place them back in. But I think for now, I'll also probably need stairs, slabs, and let's get some walls too. Why not? In which case, where do I want to start building this? I think right here. There's going to be a big staircase going up that'll be made of stone. And then I want there to be like a little staircase made of, you know what, actually, I want to do a little bit of terraforming. I brought this dirt to use as scaffolding, but I think I want to use it to expand this bit of land here, like that. So I can just have that. Ooh, and do I want it to be 3 wide or 4 wide? Or 5 wide? I mean, 5 wide might be too wide, but I want to keep things on odd numbers since the enchanting setup, you know, the enchanting table is only 1 block. So it's going to have to be centered at some point. So I'd rather keep it centered for as long as possible. Well, either way, that'll be the start of the staircase. Now I want to go under here to roughly the middle of this area. Now, luckily, the respiration helmet, I think, means I can see a little bit better underwater. Okay. Ooh, is there like a bump in the middle? That would be very useful. Oh, drowned. I like that knockback even works underwater. Is this roughly the middle? I think maybe more this way. It is nice because right under here, wait for this fog to clear up a little. There's kind of an elevation in the structure. I suppose I could actually like measure out how many blocks in this is. Maybe a little more this way. Oh, right, because it needs to be centered with the staircase. So what block is the middle of the staircase in? I'm figuring it out. Okay, so it's 133. So it has to at least be aligned on block 133. Okay. This could be like the top edge. Go away, drowned. Okay. 133. Sure, we'll call it here. And then I think I'll do just like a basic kind of circle. It's an ambush. There's so many. More copper. Where did you come from? You just spawned out of nowhere. God. And of course, like the social zombie spawning thing does not help with this. There we are. Is this... Yep, 133. Cool. Now, I'm not going to try to drain out the inside of this. It's just going to be hollow. Kind of a shame there. I can't put any lights on it or anything. But now here we can do some of this. Oops, and I'm out. Thought I heard a creeper. It was just my footsteps on the grass. Okay. Oh, I didn't think through I was going to get back up here. Okay. Alright, now I'm not sure how often I want these little chiseled stone bits to be in there. Just kind of periodically, you know, add some detail. Well, I guess that kind of makes it look like a 3x3. So maybe every other 3x3. So like it'll go up 3, nothing, up 3, and then a chiseled again. I mean, it's kind of not centered. It could be like a few blocks that way. I mean, the lake itself isn't a perfect circle, so I feel like it doesn't matter if it's not exactly in like the middle. But also, if I'm going to make a major adjustment like that, I'd rather do it sooner than later. Like, because I don't want to get super far into this build and then be like, oh, I wish it was like 5 blocks that way. But that's also going to be such a pain to rebuild all of that. I mean, it kind of makes sense to have it more towards this way because the stairwell has to go up and down and you don't want, you know, the stairwell can only be so steep, you know? All right, well, I've recentered the whole pillar. I ended up moving it, what would that be, 3 blocks away from where it originally was? I'm still not sure about the height, so that's 6 blocks taller than it was before. That could be good. How does it look from up high? Yeah, I think that could be good, with like a circular structure on top. Though it may be like only part of a circle. Need a bunch of wood to test this out. Oh, I didn't think about this. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna light this up. Didn't even occur to me that this would basically turn into a giant mob spawning platform. That'll hopefully be fixed once I get the soul lanterns in here and stuff. Okay, back to placing blocks. Alright, so this is the general outline of the staircase. I don't know if I want to keep it like this necessarily. I kind of wanted more of a curve, but I was using a bunch of like, I tried using the circle generator and just using like a quarter of the circle. I went into Sprite and messed around with the line tool and the curve tool, trying to see what would work. And I don't know, this is the best I can come up with so far. I may work on it a little more, try to find something that really suits it, but yeah, I don't know. I'm having a tough time right now with the stairs. I may just end up redoing them like at a later time, But for now, I want to get some of the decoration around the stairs, which I think is mainly going to consist of, is that where I want the line to be? 1 block up? I mean, you can kind of fall off of it, but it shouldn't be too bad. And then I'll throw in some chiseled stone bricks, or maybe I'll do chiseled stone bricks like underneath as the like supporting block. How would that look? Oh, that's kind of cool. And then I'll do like soul lanterns intermittently all the way up. I mean, how many more blocks can I move this in, right? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 blocks to move forward. So if I put 3 blocks, or just 2 more blocks in the landing there, then that would be 5 blocks up top, which would create a slightly shorter. Okay, slight modification. I added a second divot in it, so there's kind of like a second landing on it. I think that might be good. Next, I want to add in all the chiseled blocks. I gotta say, having this swift sneak, as great as it is really kind of weird. I'm so used to like crouching at a certain speed that all of a sudden being able to move faster while crouching is just so like, just strange. Okay, how's that? That looks good. I'll probably do I could do some sideways stairs, like filling in all the way going up on the side. That could be cool. How would that? I only have 1 stair block. That's all right. Maybe just another kind of block. Maybe wood. Kind of as like an accent thing. It's actually not bad. Maybe if it was like stripped, I don't know, dark oak or something. Give me back my wood, drowned. Where'd my wood go? Polished deep slate could look good. Though I wanted it to be like more colorful. I don't know, I could see that working. Polished deep slate up around the edge like that. It would be like a dark trim. Kind of like the dark oak would have been. Sure, let's give it a shot. Let's see. I'll probably have to bring more with me, but let's see where this gets us. Oh, and then I'll have the stone brick walls coming out of like the 3 like landing points on the stairs. I think that would look good. It's actually not too bad. I don't completely hate that. Yeah, that's pretty good, I think. Hi, worst mob in the game. How are you? Do you enjoy being the absolute worst? Come on, come here. How long has it been? Apparently it's been long enough since I slept. Yeah, get out of here. Okay, so I've got this idea for how I want the middle to look. It's going to be kind of this like circular stone shape with kind of arches on each side, and then above the arch it'll be a complete circle again, and then maybe a dome on top. And I think the dome will be made of polished deep slate. And I may stick a lightning rod on top if it's not going to cause anything to catch on fire. I think that could be kind of cool. And then I'm going to have the enchantment table in the middle, and then all these plank blocks are going to be bookshelves, and that way you can get in and out. I did test this in my testing world, and it looks like this should be a valid enchanting configuration to get level 30, so that's good. But I think for now I'm going to get started on these arches. Yeah, that's cool. I do also want to stick some chiseled stone bricks in there somewhere. Where could those go? Maybe just to add a little bit of texture. Okay, that's cool. Now how do I transition into the dome shape? All right, so I think I've got the general shape for the top of this thing down. Sort of did a right side up stair and an upside down stair to create a little half block indent. And then using slabs, I'm going to create a circle of a smaller diameter on the inside here. And then I'll have the actual, like, dome part come out of this. What in the world? What? Okay, free leads. I mean, where did your boss spawn? Oh, there you are. What are you doing? You spawned your llamas all the way up here. Jeez, alright. There we go. I used a sphere generator on a website called plots, plotz.co.uk. And it had a circle or a sphere generator. Pretty good. Now I just need to get, I want some like stone reinforcement bits around the outside. Alright, what do you have to trade? You know, it's funny that you sell packed ice. I actually kind of need packed ice. Though I have a biome, I just don't have a silk touch to get it. What's that? Something over here? Huh, I don't see anything over here. Hey, where'd you go? Oh, that's so weird. It just mysteriously vanished. The wandering trader, they just vanished. I have no idea what happened to them. Huh. And the llamas too. They're just gone. I don't know what happened to them. Weird. Okay. Not quite what I expected. Maybe I should have made the dome larger. It looks a little strange having the like circle part be so much wider. Well, I'm gonna tear this down and try again. Oh, that looks much better. Oh, that's way better. Okay. Now, what do I do about mob spawning? Because I don't want to put light sources up here necessarily, because I don't know if that would look good, but I need to do something to stop mobs from spawning. And I think I'll put some walls on top, and, you know, just for the fun of it, I'll stick a lightning rod on top. Why not, right? Could be fun. And it can be like electrified whenever there's a storm. Maybe redstone lamps or like glowstone or something. Maybe in like that corner there, or even like on the very top of the dome. I guess redstone lamps are my best bet. All right. I think that's pretty good for the inside of the dome. And I checked, and the light levels up on top of the dome should be high enough so that nothing can spawn. Yeah, we have 4, 5, 4 and 5s all around. 6, 9, 12, yeah. Even in these like dark corners, it's still good enough. So that's good. I can take down this dirt scaffolding then, though before I do that, I want to make sure this is finished. Maybe this should be full blocks, actually. All right, that should be this done. And we have the inside, looks good. And the outside looks good. Yeah. Yeah. Nice. And it's got a lightning rod on top. So whenever it thunderstorms, we'll get a cool bolt of lightning there, and hopefully it won't light the entire thing on fire. We'll see about that. All right. Soul lanterns. Actually need some of those chain blocks. Ooh, what if instead of just lantern blocks, I had like little arches here? That could be cool. Yeah, it could be like arches going up the top. So what would that look like? And then just like, that's not tall enough. Like this? That looks weird. Maybe like that? And then put the soul lantern there. I don't know, looks like too close to your head. Well, alright, so I'll just take the whole thing up like that. And we could even have stairs coming out of it. And build the blocks up there. I think maybe these could also be chiseled. Yeah, I think that's cool. And then maybe ditch the stairs on either side and the extra blocks. I think I like it more with the stairs. Okay, well, just gonna repeat that up here. Alright, how's this look? So you come up archways and then boom. Enchanting. So now I'm thinking how I want to arrange the area around this. Because I think I want it to be like... I don't know if I want it to be like a full-on labyrinth or not. Because I think it would be kind of cool if it was more than just like a straight shot up into the enchanting area. But if it's a full-on labyrinth, that's going to be a lot of bookshelves. How many do I have? Not that many. You know what? First, I want to get this enchanting table in. And then how do I want to close this in? Whoops. Oh, crap. That would look better as slabs. Nice, and I already have some. And I'm really quickly gonna craft that back into a bookshelf. I guess that's the one tricky thing about building with bookshelves without like a silk touch axe or anything. Probably gonna lose a lot of books in the process. That's pretty cool. I've seen worse. Maybe these should be stairs here. They might fit in a bit better texturally. Hopefully I have some oak stairs. Alright. Oak stairs. That's what I need. Oh, I don't have any on hand. Let's do 16 of them. We'll grab these. I'm going to have to craft some more of these, but for now, it's going to be a grindstone there, anvil there, and then that'll repeat, and then maybe like a barrel in each corner or something. Not entirely sure about that yet. How dark is this area without the torches around? Ooh, that gets really dark. Okay. Okay, well. Put these back in before any mobs spawn. There we go. Not sure how I want to light that up. Oh, wow. So, from underneath, made practically no difference. Sure, it looks better up top, though. How's that like? Oh, yeah. Looks much better up here. You would just never know. Could do lights like this in the corner, and that leaves enough room to walk. Because I like the moodier light, you know, that this produces. Oh, that's 0. Okay. But I don't want mobs to spawn. 2, 0. Okay. I'll have to figure out how I want to light the areas like around. I could do the same thing, like just on the opposite side here. Corner lights, like that. Let's see how this is. Well, nothing is quite mob spawning levels, I don't think. It gets real close, though. Some of these are down to, like, light level 1. So. Okay. Next, I want to figure out how I want to do this area around the edge here. So I want to start plotting out the area where I want bookshelves to go, but I'm going to do it with oak planks because I don't want to burn through my entire supply of bookshelves. But I'm also thinking I want to add like random bits of elevation, like just like a random staircase that goes up to nowhere. I still want to incorporate that like dreamlike architecture element where it's like, you know, the kind of nonsense architecture you see in a dream. I'm just not entirely certain how I want to place everything. But yeah, I'm going to get started on that. I don't know. I don't know how I want this to be. I could do like really take advantage of elevation. Have it like staircase up, platform, staircase down into there, and do that. So there's no like direct entrance into here. You have to like take the stairs to get to it. Like, well, I'll need dark oak stairs. Okay, so here's what I've got so far. I decided instead of like a direct entrance, you kind of go up these stairs. There's going to be this little like walkway up here, and then you can walk back down. But the only way back to the lower area is over there. So if you want to explore the lower area, I don't really know what to put down here. This area is so dark. I used the soul lanterns and man, they are dark. So there is some moody. Okay, are we still at above light level 0? I have to say, I'm really glad that you now have to have light level 0 for mobs to spawn, because this would have been just a nightmare in previous versions of the game. All these sneaky little torches hiding around. Okay, well, I think we're good. I mean, I guess if I see any mobs spawn, then I'll know I'll have to put more lights in, but yeah, I've just got the soul lanterns just all over the place. Yeah, so I went and put some bookshelves into the side of the staircase here, and then I've put some up here. I want to do like more like around the whole ring. I'm just not entirely sure where I want to place them to where they're not going to like be too obtrusive, you know? Maybe I'll build these ones out as 5 wide like this, you know, see what this does. Also curious if what the light level is up here. Still good. I'm burning through so many bookshelves. Maybe some here around these corners. What's that? 2 diagonal in from there. 2 diagonal in from there. There we go. 2 diagonal in from there. I could put more bookshelves in the back of here. And then 1, 2 diagonal in from here. And then I'll fill in these back ones. Funny thing about the amount of bookshelves I have is that it's not even like a paper. Sorry, no, it's not a leather issue. It's a paper issue. I have plenty of leather. I just don't have enough paper. It's just been a slow process waiting for all my sugarcane to grow. I kind of like this. It's a lot of lanterns, but I kind of like it. It adds to like the really abstract feel of this. And maybe I'll put like 2 kind of like 3-way ones there. We'll see how many I have left. I don't want to get too crazy with placing. I think this will put me down to 11 bookshelves after this. Yeah. So, literally just missing 1. Like I could do a little, oh wait, no, actually missing half of what I need. I don't know. I may have to, this area might not be completely 100% finished by the end of this episode. And then I kind of want to do like backings on these bookshelves, you know, like kind of cover them up a little bit and then do like one up there. Ooh, I don't know. That looks strange. I'll work on it. It's a work in progress. I was really hoping to kind of finish this build in like 1 episode type thing. But it's a huge build, and this episode is already going to be super long. I think right now I must have like 4 to 5 hours recorded. Hopefully the video ends up being not even close to that long. But yeah, just so much footage recorded. I could do these 3, 6, 9, 12. No, yeah, still missing 1. Where can I dump some bookshelves? I kind of want to do more up here, or at least get like the outline for like where I want them. Like 2 here, 2 here, 3 there, just to like establish this. Maybe, yeah, this is going to be unfinished as of now. Maybe here. That doesn't really work because of the lantern. Well, I'll figure something out. This is going to take a lot of work, but this project, I think for now, is going to have to be done. Gonna be honest, I've been working on this so long, I totally forgot this episode is supposed to start off with me exploring the ancient city. And so now, because I haven't made the thumbnail yet, I'm having like second thoughts of like, oh, do I put the ancient city in the thumbnail, or do I put the the library in the thumbnail? What do I do as the main draw of this episode? I like the dome turned out really good. I'm really happy with how this turned out. This area around it is interesting, but I also want to get some like far away screenshots. Oh, and I'm gonna have to move. I have to unload all of these items. Oh, and I need to bring the lapis up here. That's kind of the point of the barrels. There's just some like little bits of storage for dumping whatever. Didn't end up using any moss or vines, that is. All right. Well, I'll leave all those back at home. Actually, I'll just bring all this stuff with me. As much stuff as I can fit with me. I have to haul all this back to my base. Wow. Looking at it from up here. I mean, is it exactly quite what I had in my head? I'm not sure. The problem with trying to base designs for things off of things you've seen in your dreams is that, this looks nothing like what was in the dream, but it's the vibe of what was in the dream, because honestly, I can't recall the exact details of what it looked like anyway. All I remember is like, it was a weird library with floating stuff and staircases, So as far as I'm concerned, this is perfectly it, even if it doesn't, 100% visually one-to-one match. I feel like that'll probably happen a lot as I start basing more of these designs off of like dreams and stuff. Empty out this top chest so I can destroy it and put in what is technically the final block. There, that staircase. Ooh, and maybe I'll do a couple more soul lanterns there. I don't know. They look cool. All right. Everything else. Grab just a bunch of stuff, and I should be able to take the rest back in one trip at the end. Oh wow, we passed day 200. We're actually at day 201. I was just thinking like, oh yeah, like, I could get to the end in under 200 days, I mean, credit where credit's due to those 100 days challenge videos. I mean, they seem like they would take a crazy amount of work, but they're also not about longevity. You know what I mean? Like the challenge exists for the sake of the challenge, and then it, fizzles out of existence. What I'm trying to do here is like have a world that slowly builds up over time. I mean, you can see we're already at 200 days, and I haven't even gotten to the end yet. And I only just set up my final enchantment setup thing. You know what I mean? I feel like so much of like the 100 days stuff is about speed running things and getting things as quick as possible. And, that can be fun to challenge yourself like that. But I feel like it doesn't make for as storied of a world, which is why, look at Luke the Notable doing 100 days challenges is, has like 4,000 day challenges because it's turned into a larger series than just the one challenge, which has given the world time to build and become like a storied world. But if you just do 100 days in a world, you don't really make a lot of impact on that world. And I want to impact this world. You know what I mean? Woo, is that everything? Yes. Okay. And obviously, I don't think you can really compare the kind of series I'm doing here to like what 100-dayer person does, because like 100 days challenge video, that's very much a quick bite-sized thing. the videos I'm making are very much like, you know, long form. You're in it. You start, you know, my videos are so far very long. I think the shortest one has been just like slightly over half an hour is the shortest video I've made in this series. So definitely more for the sort who want something slower, but I'm happy with it. I'm enjoying it. I'm having fun. And recording has helped me stay motivated to play Minecraft. Because usually I get kind of like, I get bored of worlds, you know, kind of quickly. Maybe I'll play for like a couple weeks or whatever, or a month, but then all the interest will die out. But I feel like having a, you know, schedule where I'm like trying to get videos out on Monday and Thursday, and it's, you know, there's always that thing of like, oh, what do I do next? So I have to keep playing. I have to keep thinking of ideas. And it, you know, you think it would be kind of like frustrating, like, oh, there's, you know, this, you have to play. But so far, it kind of feels like it's keeping me on track. Like, I don't think I ever have built anything like this in a survival world before. But, you know, yeah. Oh, I'm just so proud of this. I'm really proud of this. It's not completely done, but, you know, it's just, it's perfect. It's exactly what I needed it to be. A weird little abstract floating library thing. It's beautiful, and it's got a lightning rod. So hopefully if it ever thunderstorms, you know, we'll get a cool little lightning strike on the enchanting setup, and that can tie into like the lore or something. And woo, hi Enderman. And you know, like, oh yeah, there's a enchanting library, and it gets struck by lightning to fuel the enchantments or whatever. You know, you can freeze Enderman in place by continuing to look at their eyes. Ooh, more Ender Pearls. Nice, that's like, what, 18 now? So I'll definitely have enough to find an end portal. That's great. That may be, I was gonna say like, oh, that can be a this episode thing. But I don't think, why aren't the, oh, Ender Pearls only go up to a stack of 16. Yep, that's right. I remembered that. But yeah, I'm really excited for some of the other builds. I still want to do like a big copper tower thing that will also have a lightning rod. I don't know where I want to put that, but I definitely want to do that. Still have that stuff that I want to build with the warped wood, that thing that has to be built into like the side of a mountain. And then there's that other dream inspired, you know, thing that for the potion brewing setup. Leave a guess what you could think. What kind of strange thing would you see in a dream that would you would think would make a good potion brewing setup? Let me know what you think in the comments, and let me know what you think the thing with the warped wood is. Is this a cheap way to, you know, get some more engagement by letting you guess what I'm building and not telling you my plans? Sure, but you know, it's the game. It's the game. It's you know, it's the YouTube thing. But yeah, so much more planned for this world, and so many things that haven't been planned, so many plans that have yet to be made. You know, I think that's the glorious part. It's like a big old blank canvas, and things will happen, you know, inspiration will spark. I mean, this barn was never in the original plan for this world. That library was planned before the barn, you know, but look at it, now it's there. The chicken coop, you know, that was never planned. This field being right here, you know, it's just, I know it's like the worst time to put like a ramble about how great it is to like be creative at the end of an already long video. I don't need to be making the video longer, but I don't know, finishing this library and have it look as good as it does, just kind of, it's filled my heart and my mind, and I hope you've enjoyed this episode. I'm going to give the proper goodbye. Let me get up to where I give the proper goodbye. Usually I just cut to me coming up here, but let's take the slow way, right? Thank you so much, so much for watching this episode. I know this is probably a longer one. I don't know if it'll end up being my longest yet. I have a lot of footage to sift through, but thank you for sticking with it and getting to this end point. Thank you for, you know, just watching. Thank you for watching. And if you liked the video, you know, consider leaving a like And if you want to see more of this series, there are episodes that are out before this that you can check out in the playlist that'll show up in the end screen of this video. And if you want to see more of the series in the future, you can click that subscribe button and check the notification bell. And that way, you know what happens then? You'll get notified every time I upload. Every little time I upload, you'll get a notification. And then you can be like, oh wow, a new episode. That's great. And there'll also be other things I'll upload. I still, music things are in the works. I'm not trying to make my channel just Minecraft. I still want it to be a variety channel, but this Minecraft content is time consuming so far. But yeah, all the things. If you liked, leave a like. If you want to subscribe. I really appreciate it. I'm really trying to grow this channel, And I'm Casey. You're watching the iLog channel. Thank you so much for watching. And this is me signing off. Bye now.